right, y'all.
Whoa.
Welcome to another. We're back. We're back. Another episode of What Now on Omni, where we dissect the hottest sports topics. We dissect.
You said it so wrong.
I think I did it. I was trying to buy time. I was like, I cannot remember how it went. It's been a long time. What now?
Malin, turn your camera the other way, bro.
Oh, bro, where you going?
I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to get right. Hold up.
Acting like he FaceTime his side link right now, man. What you doing?
Turn it sideways and show your face.
I'm about to. I'm trying. I gotta get my laptop connected. That's it. That's it. I'm typing. That's the only reason it's to the side.
Wait, were you a cop? You got a laptop in the car?
Hey man, that's my light source.
Hey, that's dedication right there.
And I gotta get my vest out before y'all start talking about security.
Yeah, boy, you look like Paw Patrol right now.
Malin.
Excuse my language. My fault.
Oh, come on, man.
You ain't even pick it up.
Hey, nah.
This is in the beginning.
Let's talk about the fantasy heckling that was going on today. So our playoffs start way early. I've been trying to get us to start our playoffs later, but Commissioner won't listen to me. But our playoffs start this week. Malin is in last place as usual.
Let's relax. Let's relax.
I'm mid because I didn't have my first 2 draft picks for the most of the season. Tobias finally makes the playoffs, and I really hope he doesn't win.
And want to get hostile too.
Hey, listen. No.
That's crazy how you acted this morning.
No. I want you to hear the backstory here because you know how Will Smith, he was on when he won his award. The man was talking about, to be in this industry, you got to take abuse. You got to get talked about and stuff.
Oh my God.
I've won 3. I've won. It's not that many. It's not nothing to brag about. I've won 3 other fantasy football championships. But if I win,
no, stop right there.
I win this. No,
Stop bringing up other leagues that we are not a part of.
I'm setting the stage. Let me set the
because if you want to talk about that, I have 10 championships since I started playing, but I only have 1 in this league. You have none.
Let me set the setting. I'm trying to set the setting for What Now fans so they understand what's going on.
They do not care about anything else other than our league.
Hey, they care about me, though. They care about me. So let me get this off here. All right. Anyways, as I just said, the fantasy football rings. But this one will be the best and the sweetest one because of the scrutiny, the abuse, the hate, the slander that I've had to endure for the last 4 to 5 years of this league. It will be oh so sweet. Oh so sweet. So Jamie, she's not on. I wish she was on. Jamie and Cam. Them 2 gonna get it the worst. They are. I'll spare the rest of y'all. I'm not really gonna talk too much smack. But if I do win it, them 2 gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it.
Everybody gets slander.
No, not as much as me. I wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning and my name is already being put in the chat. I'm like, bro, what did I do? What did I do to y'all?
You usually start it.
Cap, I do not know. I'm a peaceful person. Anybody knows me, I'm a peaceful person.
You need to stay out of the limelight like Malin does.
Yeah, exactly.
Malin don't know exactly. Malin just don't be paying attention to it.
Malin be sleep.
Exactly. Like it's intentional. He just don't be paying attention.
Malin be sleep.
Hey, look, next Tuesday is my last Tuesday on nights for a while. I'm going back to days. Everything be back to normal.
We'll see, buddy.
All right. Also, before we get into our NFL segments, I said it before this, but Michigan is about to shock the world this weekend. We're going to be Ohio State for the 4th time in a row. I'm telling you. We got nothing to lose. We came off our best game of the season. Hey, we riding the high of getting Bryce Underwood, the #1 overall recruit. We riding that high. About to flip a couple others. We about to.
It's not going to make any impact.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter what you think. We gonna win this. We winning it. It's gonna be a game of heart, of the dedication. What was the 3 Ds? The 3 Ds. Remember Statesboro High? Was it dedication, discipline, determination. That's what
it's man, shut up, bro.
I can't believe he brought that up. Like, what?
Hey, that's what's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. But yeah, go blue, baby.
And you remember what our combined record for 2 years was with that?
Hey,
4-16.
We was 4-16 in 2 years.
2-8 seasons.
Y'all just like Malin.
I can't say that now. I really can't believe that, bro. I thought we won 2 games. I really thought we won more than 2 games our senior year. That is crazy. That's sad. That's pitiful. Why you say that on live?
Because you want to bring up what y'all gonna do and try to use Statesboro high tactics. I don't think you want to use those.
That's pretty bad, man. Wow. Well, thank goodness that season's over. But yeah, how y'all been?
I've been loving the college football season, especially, man. You know, 1 week we look like we out. Next week we in. Next week we in the conference championship. I don't know what's going on.
You see how much better college football is when teams actually play each other all season and not once at the end of the year?
I'll give you that.
Now we're not watching Tucson State Technical College playing against UGA. we actually
even though UGA gave up 21 points to UMass, a bottom 10 team. Oh, that made me so mad.
I admit the super conference things were a good idea. I think in terms of like for fans, it's better. I mean, it's like every single day, every single week, there's like a bowl game. That's what it feels like. It's like somebody.
Well, late in the season. Other than that, not really.
There was only 1 week. I think it was like the week before last where it didn't feel like there was a good game. No. Because the week before last it was Georgia, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, every week it's been a big game.
NFL picking up. I mean, the good teams starting to separate themselves, but I think the playoffs still be kind of exciting.
I think every team for the NFL has its flaws this year, which is good.
Definitely. Yeah, we don't have a dominant team. I mean, we got teams that look dominant, but like the Lions probably look more dominant than the Chiefs, but I think when they see each other, it'll be I don't know. I think everybody gets scared. Everybody's gonna get scared in the playoffs, especially when they see 15 across that field.
Yeah, I feel like the Lions, though. I mean, Lions do look good, but it's like they beat up on teams that they're supposed to beat. Like, I mean, when I say beat up, I mean like they beating the crap out.
Yeah,
like 56. But it's only teams they're supposed to beat. It's not like they're beating the Chiefs. No, 30-36. It's not like that. They look scary like that. But I mean, it's still impressive. Like the NFL. Blowout NFL is always impressive. I don't know. What y'all think?
The 49ers looking average.
Yeah.
They just getting old, bro. Like, not old, but like that core. It's been since like 2020, 2019.
They've had injuries this year, too.
Every year.
But Debo, because Ayuk is out for the season. He's been out. CMC just started. And Debo sucks now for some reason.
And got the nerve. I know we ain't get on last week, but got the nerve to mush a kicker and a long snapper. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
that kind of made me mad. Like, bro, like those guys do not work out like you. They ain't your size. Like, don't be doing that.
And you're not even playing good enough for you to be doing that to anybody. At this point.
Like, exactly. If anybody, Brock Purdy should be mushing people, but he ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, and
that was weak to me.
I think Purdy's been playing well for what he's got. Because I don't never expect too much out of Purdy, but I think based off of his narrative that he can't play well without everybody there, I think he's played the as best as he could with what he had. Because nobody's gonna play well with what he's kind of had to gone through this whole season. Like different people are out in different games. Trent Williams been out too, so it's like I think it's been solid. They still should be better than what they are though.
So Tobias, how you feel about Purdy now?
Dang, see, I was trying to say it. I was literally about to
say. You knew I was coming. You knew I was coming.
I was like, let me say it before somebody calls me out about it. I will say, I'm not fully convinced, but like I am impressed with what he's done. This is kind of what I was waiting on. I'm not gonna say what I was waiting on to happen. See what happens when he's actually put in a bad situation, and he's handled himself pretty well. I mean, granted, they still look like an average team, so he doesn't look elite, but like he does look like he's a solid quarterback. I'll say that. I don't know if I'm ready to say franchise quarterback. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to say that.
Well, yet. in your eyes, there's only like 4 franchise quarterbacks, so I guess I'll have to take.
No, in my opinion, no, I agree. No, I think there is like in the NFL right now. There's really you can only say. I mean, I'm just getting off the top of my head right now. I think there's like 4 definite franchise quarterbacks. Like that's who: Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Who else? Who else can we say? Surprise!
You could say a bunch, but you don't.
I wouldn't even say Justin Herbert to this point. I wouldn't even say it. Wouldn't even say it yet. But like, those 3 are the only like definite. No, if one of them has a terrible season next year, they're still locked in the franchise. I feel like those are only 3 I think at this point.
So your criteria for franchise quarterbacks is either be freakishly talented or win or have Super Bowls under the belt.
I mean, talent obviously has to do with it, but like I feel like those 3 quarterbacks have done a crap ton for their organization for their franchise to make them franchise quarterbacks. I feel like that's an important factor.
Like, all right, like what has Josh Allen done? Besides him being basically like Superman for his team, but he hasn't won an MVP. He hasn't won a Super Bowl. He's only had 1 deep playoff run.
I like what Tobias said though. If he said if they're trash next year, like if they're trash all next year, the following year you would still think
locked in
quarterback.
Yeah,
I think that's a good way to put it. Like if Burrow is trash next year too, even if he puts up numbers, but he's not winning, then it's like okay, all right.
Josh Allen's done more for. I mean, Joe Burrow's done more for his organization than Josh Allen has.
I mean, not really, to be honest. He's won 1 more game in the playoff. Then that was again 4 years ago.
and when was Josh Allen's last AFC Championship appearance?
But he's at least been there.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah, but I still feel like I mean, I'll put them on the same level, but still, I think Josh Allen is still winning. And
all right. So if you put him on the same level, Joe Burrow is a franchise quarterback, correct?
No, I'm saying if you next year, if they have another year similar to this year, I think then you would have to start being like, okay, Joe Burrow might just not be enough to lead a team.
He's one bad year away. He's one bad year away. He really is.
That we put too much on quarterbacks, dog. Y'all talking about something. He's not enough. Who is? Who's enough?
We just said them 3 quarterbacks. I just said the 3 quarterbacks.
There's only one of them that's winning championships.
It's more to it than just championships.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everything has context.
For quarterbacks since when?
Everything has context.
I think you could throw Lamar out, 2 MVPs. All right, I'll give you that. Obviously, Mahomes, three chips. I'll give you that. But there's nobody else that's doing anything significant. So we can't just say they're not franchised because they're not winning MVPs or championships. If they are a good quarterback and you know that somewhere down the line, if you build around them correctly, that they will get to those places, I consider that a franchise quarterback.
I mean, that's what we're saying. Oh. It's just more of once you're at a certain echelon, then winning matters.
Yeah, because, I agree with that. As much as I hate the winning statistic, I agree with that.
I don't like the winning statistic either, but for quarterbacks, it does matter. So that's what I'm saying. If I think we keep harping on just championships, then nobody's a franchise quarterback except Mahomes.
It only matters to. I think we're saying the same thing, Malin. I don't know what you're arguing.
I'm arguing that that doesn't need to be the criteria.
That's what we're saying. I'm saying.
What Tobias said, there's only 3, and I think there's more.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's
if you can name them more. Then I'm all. But I said there's 3 definite. Like Joe Burrow, if you want to say like there is an argument to make that he is a franchise. I will admit there is an argument. But I'm saying there are 3. Like those 3, I think are without a doubt. Like if they have a bad year next year, they're good. I think if Joe Burrow has a bad year next year, you can start talking about trading. Justin Herbert, he has a bad year next year, you can talk about trading him.
Trading Joe Burrow?
Not trading. Not trading. I would say not trading, but more of you're no longer. We can't consider you no longer on that top level.
Thank you. Maybe that's extreme. Yeah, that's.
Because like again,
they're replaceable. They're replaceable.
And once you get to that top level, then winning matters a lot. And Joe Burrow's on that top level to everybody's rankings, and he's not winning. Like if let's say who do we think is like kind of in the middle? Purdy. If Purdy was playing the way Joe Burrow was with the stats, we would be like, this is a great season for him. Even if he was doing the exact same thing that the Bengals were doing, losing but putting up a bunch of stats, because we don't think that he's at that upper echelon, like that upper level. So we don't really care about the winning, but we're seeing that, okay, this guy is good. And once we see a couple of these seasons of him being good, then the winning starts to come into play.
To be honest with y'all, I'm sorry. To be honest, that's kind of what happened to Josh Allen. Josh Allen came out of Wyoming. You know, he wasn't really known. I mean, he was, I think it was a first round draft. Like, he wasn't known of until the NFL draft happened. So, like, people were like, who the heck is this guy? They didn't expect a lot out of him coming in. And then he blows up. So it kind of was similar, not the same exact, because Purdy's a little bit more extreme case than that, but it's kind of similar to that point.
Well, all I'm saying really is, obviously, there's a top 3, but I think there's other quarterbacks that I would consider franchise who just aren't having success for whatever reason. And it's not necessarily them playing bad. It's circumstances that they can't control. So, like, Burrow, I guess, availability is the best ability, you know what I mean? So him get hurt, that does hurt him, but
I'm going to tell you why Burrow is not doing what he's doing. Now I kind of tweeted this a little bit too. So I'm going to say it to you too, Malin. I understand that you can't watch all the games, like especially like the 1 o'clock slate. You can't watch every play of every game. I understand that. But these analysts on TV, that's literally their job, is to go and analyze these games, right?
All right.
Burrow plays very, very well for 3 quarters, maybe 3.5 quarters. And then when it's actually time to score touchdowns, he scored touchdowns the whole game. And first of all, the defense of the Bengals have been getting better recently. But even when they was really bad and Joe Burrow had to score touchdowns on every drive, he was doing that until the end of the games, when it's like, all right, Joe Burrow, now we actually need another touchdown to win the game. He would throw an interception. He would fumble. He would throw bad passes. And this is only on like the last 2 drives of the game. It's like, Burrow, you've been playing well all game, and now all of a sudden you're not doing nothing. Like, what's going on, bro? This is what they're not talking about. But all they doing is stat watching. They see them first 3 quarters, 350 yards. Jamar got 200 yards, or blah, 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 blah. But that last drive where he had a chance to go win the game, 2-minute drive, he couldn't do it. That's what we was bashing Herbert for.
I was just about to say that. You're right. You're definitely right. And me arguing that Burrow's a franchise quarterback kind of hurts my argument for the beginning of the season for me saying Burrow is not as good as they make him out to be. But that's just me when they start comparing him to Mahomes. That's when I pump the brakes. But in the grand scheme of it, to say if he has another bad season that he's replaceable, I just don't think that's true. The same for Herbert. I think you could look at – this is a kind of extreme case, but I do believe Jordan Love is a franchise quarterback for the Packers. So, like, those 3 – and I can probably, if I sat there and thought about it, I could probably name like 2 more that I believe aren't as replaceable as y'all may seem.
No, I'm not saying franchise is replaceable, because it's probably 20 quarterbacks in the league that's not replaceable, just because it's so hard to find another quarterback.
That's what I was getting at. Tobias kept saying they're replaceable and then get traded. That's all I was saying, is that no, just because they're not Mahomes or Lamar doesn't mean they're not franchise quarterbacks.
Because Trevor is not replaceable. But at this point, I don't think he's a franchise quarterback.
No. Trevor might be.
Trevor's replaceable.
No, because
he might be replaceable now because he playing like he ain't played good since his second year.
Well, he really only had one good half of a season.
Exactly. So like, I don't know. That's a little different. He's got weapons. I can see if this is old Jacksonville. Like Blake Bortles did more than him with less, and that's a lot. Yeah. Blake Bortles went all the way to the AFC Championship on a fluke run, but he still they made it.
Mm-hmm. And he was down by 27 points in a playoff game.
Just so
that's more on the Chargers. I'm sorry.
Since we're talking about playoffs, so I guess we can kind of transition in because I'm pretty sure we'll talk about this for a long time too. Hold up, sorry guys. All right, so for real, phony playoff edition, NFL playoff edition. So as we know, we're in week what week are we in now? Week 12, you said?
I think 12.
We just finished 12, about to go 13.
Week 12. So I'll read off the teams first, and then we could talk about, I guess, side and go AFC, NFC first, and we'll go one by one. So we have the Chiefs at 1 seed, the Bills at 2 seed, Steelers at 3 seed, Texans at 4 seed, Ravens at 5th seed, Chargers at 6th seed, and Denver at 7th seed. NFC, we've got the Lions at the 1st seed, the Eagles 2nd seed, the Seahawks at 3rd seed, Atlanta at 4th seed, Vikings at 5th seed, Packers at 6th seed, and the Commanders at 7th seed. You want to go AFC, NFC first?
I know y'all don't like the NFC, so we can knock them out.
All right, before we go though, I still believe that the NFL should do what the NBA does. I feel like just because you win your division shouldn't mean you get a home game. I think if you win your division, you should get a playoff game, but I don't think it should guarantee you a home game. Like if another team, if the second person in the division in another division has a better record than your division winner, they should get a home game.
I agree.
Like say the Falcons get in at 10 and 7, but the Vikings get in at 13 with 13 wins, but they second place in their division because the Lions are so good. I think the Vikings should still get a home game because that's how the NBA does it. Like you get a guaranteed
I can agree with that.
You get a guaranteed playoff spot, but not a home game. If that makes sense.
I can agree with that. That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Let's start it off. Let's go 7-1 first. Let's start 7 seed Denver. Are they for real or are they phonies?
They're phony.
I thought we were doing NFC first. Denver?
Yeah.
Again, before we go, what is our definition? What is everybody's definition of real and everybody's definition of phony?
My definition of for real phony is gonna be like, do I think they belong in that seed? Like, if I'm ranking these teams 1 to 7, do I think like they like that
belong at that seed?
Yeah,
that's not a good representation. I understand, but for you to say a team's for real in the 7 seed, that's not saying a lot. Like,
all right, then let's make it a global thing. All right, let's all agree on one thing then. What do you think? What do you think then, Malin?
I personally think a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
Okay. Super Bowl. All right, I like that. Okay.
Like you can win the Super Bowl. Because once you make the playoffs, that means you are in contention for the Super Bowl.
All right, let's do it. Denver, real phony.
Phony.
I
actually like Denver though. And I honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they came out and like shocked somebody just because the other team might think it's an easier win. Because they have a nice defense and Bo Nix is playing well for a rookie.
They are facing the Bills first round, so
would not be shocked if the Bills lost.
Me neither.
At all.
Either.
But I think Denver's phony. I think Bo Nix is playing well, but it's still the regular season. So
give it time with them. I'm saying say about the next team. All right, so Chargers. Real phony.
My boys for real.
You think
they ain't my boy. They
you
ain't my
think they
boys.
win the Super Bowl?
I think honestly, I know last night didn't look the best, but I do think I'll put it like this. If they don't have to play the Chiefs, I think they can win the Super Bowl.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I'm just saying.
I love Justin Herbert, but I do not agree with that. I think this team, it's the same thing with the Broncos. Give them some time. They'll be there. But this year, no. This year.
Yeah, I think next year, if they're in the same position next year, assuming that in the offseason they'll probably get another weapon or two, better draft pick, and everybody will be under Jim Harbaugh system.
Yep.
Another year. I think if this was next year, I would say for real. But it's still phony for me. I think I don't think they can win a Super Bowl. And I don't think they can really win a playoff game either, to be honest. I just don't think they have enough.
Me neither. I think
That's fair.
You're comment on Jim Harbaugh's system. Is it? That's it. Any another year in this.
Like their only chance to win win a playoff game really is to go up quick. Like go up early.
Did y'all see what Khalil Mack said about Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
No. What'd he say?
He said he really to be quantum, he said Buddy wasn't really that hard to stop anyways. He said, I hope we do see this team again. Bro, he had like 19 carries for 140 yards.
Hey, that just take me back to that to high school when we played Ware County and we played Dedrick Mills. And the first drive, Bubba comes up. Man, he easy to tackle. Next thing you know, he got 250 on us.
And like it's one thing if like Derrick Henry had like a long, like an 80-yard run or something, and all of it came on one run. He was getting like 8 yards of carry.
Yeah,
like running through them boys.
He said he was easy to stop.
Okay. No.
All right, let's go. Keep going. I think 5th seed. I don't have to pull it up, but I believe it is the Ravens. For real, phony.
For real, baby.
They for real.
I call it for real.
I hate to say it, but as long as they got 8, they'll probably be for real. Same with the Chiefs.
True. That is true.
And the defense is starting to get a little bit better and better.
Now that secondary, they cannot do what they did last playoffs. Or anytime during this season, really. That secondary kind of tightened up.
Now last year it was good.
And then the receivers either catch the ball. They need to show up. Lamar Jackson can't be the only person to show up for the Ravens in the playoffs. He just can't. It has to be.
Only thing that's giving me pushback is we didn't play. We played well the last 2 games, but the last 2 games were the Steelers and the Chargers, and those aren't like crazy offenses. But then I actually think about AFC playoffs, and there's not really no like crazy offenses in the playoffs either. In the AFC, like we might have the best offense in the AFC.
Offense, y'all do, and I think the Bills. I think I
don't think the Bills do.
I would say y'all and the Lions.
Yeah, the best AFC. Just in the AFC.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, probably just the Bills. They're a little inconsistent for me.
Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely y'all probably the best offense, and then the Bills is probably second.
And I think we already destroyed the Bills, so and our secondary is getting better and better. Now we bench Marcus Williams.
I'm so glad we don't face them. we face enough. We it's tough as the schedule is. I'm so glad we face them.
Who?
I said I'm glad the Steelers we don't face them. The Bills.
Oh, the Bills. Oh,
yeah,
they're easy.
Easy team. That's crazy.
Easy. All right, let's go with the Texans. I think we have a split. I think we'll split.
Phony.
Okay. Phony.
I called this before the season started.
I think they're phony.
Me too. Phony,
I
bro.
just say we had to see it again, and we didn't.
I think they're the biggest phonies of the AFC in the AFC. Honestly, like I take the Broncos beating the Texans.
Yeah, I told y'all for me. It's all about consistency. I'm not putting CJ Stroud top 5 after one season.
That's all I was saying. People thinking they gonna make a Super Bowl run, which they still could. Obviously, anything can happen, but it was one season.
Yeah, one season, and then plus you never know about injury. Like they lost Nico for a lot of the year, and Stephon Diggs is now out for the rest of the year. So it's like,
and they line looking worse than last year.
And CJ looking worse and worse.
CJ's not looking good at all this year. So
that offensive line is just awful.
They're an influencer team. The NFL loves them because it's a bunch of young guys, young talent. So
like they funny talking about they're an influencer.
That's exactly what they are. They're an influencer team.
And their division is sorry.
Yeah.
And the Bills can win their division in this week, in week 13.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's like 6 weeks left in the season.
They can like literally sit their starters and still be top seed.
Yeah, like if they wasn't fight for the 1 seed, then they could literally sit for the rest of the season.
So this is what you was talking about, and you said that you feel like if you win your division, you shouldn't get a home game. So like the Texans is an example of that.
Yeah,
I don't think
depending on the record.
Keep it moving here. We'll go to 3 seed, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Phony.
You want
not even to bother you, bro. Not even to bother you.
Now why?
You can't tell me Russell Wilson's play hasn't gone down a little bit.
A little bit?
You know what? I am.
That was being generous.
I couldn't wait to talk about this though, because after one game in the snow, everybody was riding the Steelers.
No, the game before that.
Man, everybody was all over social media riding high on the Steelers.
I'm telling you.
Oh, man, they're going to win. They're Super Bowl contenders right now. They're going to run away to the AFC North. Oh, Russell Wilson. Oh, George Pickens. Oh, that defense.
Guess what?
They were all over the Steelers. And after one game, it is
But no.
How
Guess what?
Switch. It is crazy.
It's not people, because me and Rick ain't say that.
At all.
So it's been the same this way. I called him a fringe phony last time we talked about this.
I called him a straight phony. I said they haven't played anybody, and then they beat the Commanders, and you said that was a big game. I said that was a good win, but it wasn't. No, I said it was a good win, but not a big game.
Hey, that joke was so funny though.
No, because the reason why I'll say it's a big game is because people are saying they haven't played anybody, and then they play somebody, so it's a statement game. Then the next following game, they face the Ravens.
I said it was a good win, but not a big game.
Because
the Ravens for y'all was a big game that you won. I'll give you that. It was y'all Super Bowl. I'll give it to you. And that's all.
Stop saying that. Stop treating us like we're a poverty franchise right now. Well, that's our Super Bowl. No, that is an important game in the division. We both know that. These 2 games that we play usually decide the division.
For us, it didn't matter, because what happened now? Y'all lost and then we won. Now we back at the same place we were before that game started.
Yeah, because them stupid Browns, bro. I hate the Browns so much. That was their Super Bowl. They was snow angels. They was having snowball fights. I mean, I was like, you'd be kidding. I mean, I wasn't even mad at the end of the game. I wasn't mad about like the loss. I was more mad at like just everyone's reaction to it, because everybody's riding the Steelers like literally 24 hours before that, and now like,
that was my first Steelers hate watch that I've had since Big Ben retired. I haven't had a Steelers hate watch since then.
Yeah,
so I was up all night. I was like, "Come on, Cleveland, do it, Cleveland."
I've seen way too many like memes from that. Like I don't think we've ever had a game broadcasted like meme that much since I don't know when. It's been a while.
Speaking of Super Bowls, the Chargers had their Super Bowl last night too. Yep. I don't know if you saw when they had us down 10-0 and we forfeit. We on our own 16 with 4th down. And we called the 2-minute warning came because we were trying to get them off sides and they didn't jump. They was on us. They was like, let's go. They was like hype. We came back on the field and got the 4th down. went down and scored. Like the Chargers, that was their Super Bowl. Everybody plays us other than the Chiefs. It seems like it's their Super Bowl because it's like we're the measuring stick.
I mean,
I ain't nobody.
Yeah, but it's like a stepping ladder. If we can get past the Ravens, we might have a chance with the Chiefs. That's how they look at it.
Yep, and then nobody can beat us, except the Steelers currently.
Huh?
All right. Second seed. I'm gonna let y'all talk about this for a little bit. The Bills.
I'm gonna say Phony. I'm gonna say Phony.
I'm calling them what I call the Steelers. I'm calling them French. Because I think they can beat anybody but the Chiefs. So obviously, if they don't have to play the Chiefs, I think they can win it all. But if they have to play the Chiefs, I'm just not betting against them.
They can't beat us.
I'm not betting against the Chiefs. I think they can, and not just saying that just to say it. I think they can. I think they can get y'all. If I know last game y'all played that went pretty, but I think if they can just hold y'all, really, if they can hold y'all rushing down, they got it in the bag. Because I don't really see y'all defense stopping Josh Allen like that. I know y'all did the first game.
They don't have anybody, bro.
They don't, but they have. It's like they're like the JV Chiefs. Like they can win without having the superstar weapons.
No, bro, they're not. The Bills are not that good. Like they're not that good. They're gonna get shocked in the playoffs just because people are gonna be riding high on them. And Josh Allen, if he wins MVP, it's gonna be solely based off narratives because Lamar is better than him in every category. Unless the Ravens lose a bunch more games, then Josh Allen's only gonna win off a narrative. He's gonna be riding high, won his first MVP, get into the playoffs, and then get beat. Might beat the Broncos in the first game, and then get beat.
And go get beat. I'm looking at them, and I know this. They don't have the team for this. I'm looking at them like I looked at y'all last year. This is the year to do it. If not now, then when?
And they weren't even supposed to be like this this year. Luckily, their division is sucks. So if their division wasn't this bad, they would be better. Or they wouldn't be seen as this good.
That's true. I give you that.
I agree with every word of that.
Because they have no competition in front of them other than the Chiefs. Like they're not, like I just said, they're not fighting for the division anymore. They already won the division.
That's still crazy to me. Like
Chiefs, wow. I'm gonna save that. But I agree with everything you just said. The only reason the Bills actually look this good is because of who's in the division right now. There's nobody in the division, like you said. They're 6 weeks out and they're about to clinch it.
Like crazy.
Yeah, come on, play somebody. I mean, come on.
Like division games are supposed to be the hardest games, to be honest.
The AFC,
that's their like get right games. The division ones.
The AFC West and the AFC North are the only two AFC divisions right now. They're actually got like serious contention right now between the players. But yeah, no, Bills, I guess for real. But
I said Phony. I don't believe in the Bills.
But the next team though,
I gotta get my charger. I'm listening though.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, for real Phony. Maylin, what you think?
You know them boys for real.
No, I don't. I think they're phonies.
Man, no, as much as I hate it because, once Tom left New England, you thought everything was clear and open. This is the modern day. They are the modern day dynasty. You don't bet against Tom Brady. You don't bet against Patrick Mahomes. You will come out profitable if you were an actual betting man and betted on Patrick Mahomes every year in the playoffs. And even if he loses, you will still come out profitable because he is going to win that much more.
So you just saying
it's a given.
I'm not sold on this Chiefs team at all this year at all.
Me neither.
I think
and we weren't last year.
I think the Ravens are better than them. Y'all can call me crazy. I'm biased. I think the Steelers are better than them.
All right, calm down. Let's relax.
I do. What one game where they've been impressive this year? They
don't have to be. You put them on the field together. You telling me you put them on the field together. You telling me the Steelers can match up with the Chiefs?
Yeah,
and win.
Yeah.
If Russell Wilson plays average, I think the Steelers could win.
Yes.
I don't see it. I don't.
And he's been that. Russell Wilson's been that. He's been average this year. He's been at least been average.
Let's
win games.
Because let's say the Chiefs' defense has been getting a little bit worse each week.
Yep.
Mahomes has been getting a little bit better each week. I'll say that. However, it's still not like the Mahomes we're used to. Mm-hmm. And if we're being completely honest, they could easily be on a 3-game losing streak right now.
Yes.
The Denver that they won on a blocked field goal, it's crazy.
That is crazy. I'll give
them credit. They blocked it. But like, come on now. If that happened 10 more times, Denver would get the field goal every single time. Because it was like a 30-something yard field goal. And
That's fair.
They lost to Buffalo, and then they needed a game-winning field goal to beat the Panthers. We're talking about a team trying to go for a 3-peat.
Yeah, I think it has a lot riding against them. The fact that this is supposed to be a 3-peat, fact that they don't look good right now. I don't think they're. I mean, of course, you got to put them like as contenders, but I don't think they're real contenders.
Like they're literally only thing going for them now is literally history. Because everybody's take on them is they're gonna turn it up in the playoffs. But are they? Like we 13 weeks into the season. They ain't turned it up yet.
They have adopted the idea that I've been putting out for multiple teams and people. It does not matter until the playoffs. I think they just look at it like that. It does not. I really think they have Jimmy Butler to them. They just coast through, and then you're gonna see it.
They're winning based off of aura. Teams, I'm telling you, teams.
And if you win based off of aura, what happens when you actually come to play?
I think that they're just not that good. Like they're winning off of aura, literally. Like teams are playing scared against them. They're not playing their regular games against them.
And that's exactly. And that's the regular season and they're doing this. What you think gonna happen in the playoffs?
Teams gonna play harder.
They're gonna play more conservative.
I'll still say for real because I can't have everybody in the AFC phony, but I don't see it either. I don't believe in them.
I don't either.
I don't want them to win, but I don't believe that they won't.
You treating them like the Patriots, and I respect it. I do respect that, and like I
don't respect it at all.
I'm not gonna be like that.
I'm kidding.
And I get it. Like, and actually, to a certain point, I do agree with it. It's tough to bet against them. They are our modern day New England Patriots, but I just can't. That may be something logically, back in my mind I'm thinking about, but like I can't have that fool my eyes when I'm seeing on the screen right now. On the screen, it look piss poor. It don't look good.
I made that mistake last year, and I would rather be wrong and them lose than me be wrong and them win, which what happened last year.
Oh, so what you're telling me? You really don't believe what you're saying? That's what you're saying.
I do. The best team in the league, the two best teams in the league that I think it's the Ravens and the Lions. Me personally. But for me to sit here and call the Chiefs phony because they're playing literally the same way they played last year and they end up winning, I just can't do it.
I just can't let that statement go. Lions, yeah, but I do not think there's a clear best team in the AFC right now. I just don't. I think it's like
it's out of the top two. I'm sorry, that hat is like it's trying to like bleed into your brain. They're not a part of this.
I'm not gonna get
the Steelers are not a part of this.
Not that good. Y'all see the Ravens and people freak out when they see Lamar Jackson. They are not that good. They're great. They are a good team, but they're not as good as y'all think they are. Y'all just scared of them. That's all. We ain't scared of them. We never have been. Never have been.
Wait, you talking about the Ravens?
Yes. People
because you play your Super Bowl against us.
Stop saying that.
That's why you're not scared of us. Y'all play all y'all games until you get to us. So y'all prepare for us.
It's a fact that we value this rivalry and the Ravens don't right now. They don't value it enough. So that's why they can't.
Because we just been.
They got more important things to focus on.
Exactly.
Okay, Falcons fans, be quiet.
Hey, call it what you want. At least I'm not up here trying to claim my team a top 3 in the conference when I know it's not true.
We are. I think we are. We're the top 3 team in the conference.
Y'all focus on one division, bro. I told you our season don't start till January.
All right, you heard that. What'd you say?
Let it happen.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Our season don't start till January.
The same with the Chiefs.
Okay.
No, but
all right, let's go to NFC. Let's go to the
listen. I'm saying the play matters because it shows you who you're gonna be in January. But the wins and losses don't matter until January. As long as we get in. All right, go NFC.
NFC, we're gonna go with number 7, the Commanders.
They
really
had a meltdown the last 2 weeks.
I think it's phony.
Just caught back up to them. The young team caught back up to them.
Mm-hmm.
They came out of nowhere early in the season, and it's just averaging out now.
Yeah.
They remind me a lot of the how the Texans were last year.
Exactly.
Nah, the Texans was good all season. That's why CJ.
I mean, they were, but it was like the same thing though. Like nobody expected it. This is coming out of nowhere. We don't really have enough film and data to scheme for it. That's kind of what happened. But with the Texas last year, but the Commanders, they started beating themselves, and then they started throwing a little bit of different stuff at Jaden, and you can see it. He just wasn't ready for it. But I still think they'll win some more games before the season's over. But I don't think once the playoffs start, I don't really see them doing anything.
Yeah, I'm going phony, but like a very soft, not a harsh. I'm not gonna say phonies, but like it's like not your time yet. Kind of like the Chargers.
By the way, Jalen and Tobias had the Cowboys winning that division.
We did.
The other 3 of us got the Eagles.
That's pathetic. That is pathetic.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna say this for all of us, all of them now.
Yeah, who had who winning?
Huh? Oh, I was gonna go after we finish talking about them.
All right, 6 was the
Packers, right?
Packers. Go Pack, go. Real phony. I'm gonna go phony.
I'm gonna say for real.
You love Jordan Love.
Not really.
Hey, you do. Man.
Not really. I think he's a good quarterback. I do. And he is minus the turnovers. I think he has a little gunslinger to him. Minus the turnovers, he's playing about like he did last year. And especially if he wouldn't have been out for those 4 or 5 weeks or whatever, I think they would be even better.
I'm gonna tell you what's really helped them out though. I'm crazy, but it's Josh Jacobs in that run game. He stepped up and took a lot off Jordan Love, and it's made that offense really balanced.
So and they got a scrappy defense.
So I can dig it.
I mean, I'll say that for real, just because I don't think the NFC is that tough to get through. Because I didn't believe in them last year. Everybody thought they was like when they got into the playoffs, they was gonna be like crazy.
I thought they were gonna be garbage in the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they surprised me.
I'll say for real because they're also in a tough division, and they're still 8-3. Like they're third place in their division at 8-3, and I think they're better than the Vikings. So I'll say for real.
Oh. Got 2 for real, 1 phony. All right, 5th is I remember off the top of my head it was the Vikings.
Phony.
Sam Darnold's hurt, ain't
he? No, he came back in I don't know about for next week, but he came back in the game and hadn't led the game winning overtime drive.
Who they play? The Jags? No.
No, the Bears.
Bears. Oh yeah, the Bears. Yeah, they phony. I don't trust Sam Darnold too much.
Exactly.
That's what it boils down to be honest. He gonna have to show me.
And people starting to figure out that crazy defense from Brian Flores, how it was fooling everybody at the beginning of the season. People starting to figure it out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's funny in the NFC, it's like different. There's a lot of inexperience, feels like in the NFC right now. AFC, you have Mahomes, you got Lamar, you got
because we can't find those guys.
Huh?
NFC can't find them.
Yeah,
that boy is sorry.
No, it's like a change of the guard type. Like, and granted, the Ravens and Chiefs weren't sorry when they got their guys. They just smartly picked. But everybody else, if you got one of those guys, you were sorry at one point. So, like, maybe the next 5 years, the NFC will catch back up. We'll see.
You know what it sounds like to me is that the NFC is full of a bunch of people that a bunch of franchises that don't know how to play football.
A bunch of poverty franchises.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
like. Listen. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest.
Sound like
all right.
Me.
So we had the guys. The NFC had the guys we grew up watching. They all just made their way out. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees.
I know you didn't start with Matt Ryan.
That's my boy. Come on.
I know you didn't just start with Matt Ryan.
Come on. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, Tony Romo,
Romo.
I'm just naming guys that were quarterbacks in the NFC for a long time.
Do you think Dak Prescott is good?
Y'all not getting what I'm saying.
Dak Prescott took Tony Romo's job.
Hold on.
Romo. No, but Baylor gonna be back home. We'll talk about this more. But I mean, Baylor he said they can't find the guys. I mean, I feel like the NFC has a lot of like just franchises that just don't know how to properly manage a team. Because AFC's been like actual like football club longer, correct? I think AFC was first.
I became a football fan in '96. When the Ravens became a team.
Were you even alive in '96? Because I wasn't alive in '96. But no, I think like that's an interesting thing though. I mean, it feels like in NFC, I mean, outside like maybe the Eagles and the Niners, there aren't like a lot of strong franchises we can talk about. Bears ain't been good since what, the 50s?
All right, let's go. Let's move on.
Yeah. Next we got this is team 2.
We just skip that one.
We'll come back to it. We'll go with 3. 3 is the
Phony.
Seahawks.
Phony.
Oh yeah. Seahawks. That's when I first saw like I was like Seahawks are 3rd seed. Like what the?
That lets you know how bad the Falcons are.
Yes, like
because the Falcons are 4th.
How are the Seahawks the 3rd seed right now? Like, yeah, bro. It's gonna be between the Lions and it just is. Like everyone else in this whole are phonies except for the Lions and the Eagles. That's just it. All right, second Eagles. So you agreed. We both agreed that for real, right? Eagles and the Lions.
Eagles, yes. The Lions, sure.
Oh,
the Lions, sure, but we'll see. Because the NFC so bad, then yeah, they definitely are. But I don't know if I just feel like if the NFC was tougher, I don't know how I can even like say this, but I just feel like if the NFC was tougher, they wouldn't be as good as it. Like I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. Like they just again, like we said earlier, they beat up on all the easy teams. But I mean, to be fair, it's a bunch of easy teams in that. I mean, so they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but it's like, and it's not gonna be no real good teams in the playoffs on their side to the Super Bowl, other than the Eagles.
It's gonna come back to bite them though. Like you haven't really faced any real competition all year. Like you haven't faced adversity all year, and then you wait till the Super Bowl to get it. That's not the time to figure it out.
Or the NFC Championship. Like, let me see. I'm gonna see who they played because their division is tough, but it's also like and beating each other. So they beat the Rams, the Bucks, Cardinals, Seahawks, Cowboys, Vikings, Titans, Packers, Texans, Jags, Colts. Like, that's
But
a
the
bunch of,
Eagles,
huh?
my thing with the Eagles though is that it's back to what you said. Like it's everybody, those two in the NFC, they're not facing too many tough teams. But I feel like well, I can't wait to see what the Ravens do with them. Because that's gonna be the first time they're gonna see actually like tough team like that. Because I mean the Eagles lost to the Falcons. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, it did. That was a while ago, but they did.
Lost to Falcons, but I feel like, if you can find a way to mitigate, slow down Saquon and put it in Hurts' hands, I don't. That's your best shot at beating them.
Because the Eagles division also is, I mean, the Commanders are there, but like the Cowboys suck. And the Giants just cut their quarterback. Like I know the AFC North only really has two teams right now, but at least like the Bengals offense is like top tier.
Yeah.
And the Browns defense is top tier.
They'll
But
both give you money.
yeah, but like Cowboys and the Giants are terrible.
The Browns defense didn't show up till the last 2 weeks. Like they wait till now.
Well, they beat
I was sick. That was so pathetic. I was like, yeah, be kidding. And like we asked that the thing is the Steelers played well. Like the when they needed to, the fourth quarter, they played really well. They did. And then the Cleveland defense is Hall of Fame.
Black voodoo magic didn't work.
What the heck?
and TJ Watt got I can't say the word, but he got bullied by Myles Garrett.
He's been Hey, TJ, listen here. Lately, you've been tripping this season, dog. I mean, he's TJ's been doing TJ things, but it used to be every single game. Like TJ was showing up every game doing this. Now it's like TJ shows up one game and it's like 3 sacks, a forced fumble from recovery, and a game-winning sack or something like that. Then it's like 2 games, he doesn't do anything.
Then
he shows up out of nowhere and he just doesn't do anything.
Myles Garrett got a game with 3 sacks and TJ ain't do nothing.
I just want to say
I like Myles Garrett. I like that he said that because I think that's what's needed in football. Only thing it's a small critique is I wish he would have said it before the game. Not after.
He's trying to, hype it up. I get why he would.
But I like it. I like that he said that. We need that. We don't need all that buddy and like I love when the Chargers was happy that they didn't jump off sides on the 4th down. Yeah, because what they did was they woke up 8. They woke up 8, and we ain't see them happy since.
Yeah, man, Myles Garrett, but I want to say that's his best game of his career. His 3 sacks.
That's not true, but
okay. That was the best game. Myles Garrett.
All right, we got one more team.
Oh yeah. So we talked about the rest of them, but the Falcons, Layla, we saved them for you. For real, Phony. What do you think?
Oh, y'all saved the Falcons?
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, we ain't gonna.
Hey, don't give me none of that sappy. Oh,
did you get out of it?
Fans, I don't believe. Nah, tell me what you really think, what you really believe, because I know y'all Falcon fans here. Because as soon as y'all win an important game, y'all see, let's go Dirty Birds everywhere.
Drake London, top 3 receiver in the league.
The corner
Bro,
gas.
It's been 10 weeks since that Drake London stuff. You got to let it go.
I mean, like, come on, bro. We ain't heard from Drake London since.
Hey, listen, Atlanta fans are crazy. At the corner gas station by my house, I went to the pump and I looked at the little card reader and it said, "Have a nice day and go Dirty Birds." I was like,
you don't think it say something like that in Pittsburgh?
They don't say that in Atlanta. They do. What? Y'all may be the funniest fans in the NFL. I think so.
Wait, because we like our team.
I didn't know y'all got beat by the Broncos like that.
Oh, what was? Oh yeah, that was 40-9. It was 40-6.
38-6. What? Hey, I got Herbert next week. And when you see what we just did to Herbert, so if you want to have a measuring stick, this will be a good one.
Is it at Atlanta or is it at
it's in Atlanta.
Oh.
So first off, y'all didn't even hear what I was about to say. We are phony. We are phony.
I don't think you believe that.
Yes, what you mean?
I mean, he probably believe it now because of that Broncos loss. But if they beat the Chargers,
if it was before the Broncos loss, you'd say y'all
good. If they beat the Chargers, he's gonna be for real. Just like you, Steelers fan, you the same way.
No, I still think we for real. I still think we could lose three more games this year, and I still think
no way.
I have seen what I need to see. Every single fans know what I'm talking about. We've had a defense that has always been capable of winning championships. Always been. We just never had the offense the last 4 years. Now we have a quarterback. Huh?
Did y'all score a touchdown against the Browns?
Yeah, we scored 2.
Okay, because I was about to say it's been 2 games.
Yeah, that's why I said the fourth quarter that they really showed up and because the whole game I was like, dang, this feel like Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph all over again. I was like, dang. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Russ turns it up. And I was like, okay, this is why we got him. We don't need an elite quarterback. We just need a competent one that can move the ball down the field. That's all we need.
He got one throw. If that throw don't work, then y'all done.
No, what they need to do is run Justin Fields more. They need to make packages for him because we need to run him more.
All right. What you say? What you made that face for? But yeah, the Falcons, we phony. So, well.
Yeah, the Falcons, man. The thing is, they shouldn't be phony. They
pay for y'all a solid team.
Y'all have a good team, and the division is not that good, or not good at all, actually. And the NFC is not good. So, why are y'all not good?
See, I don't know what happened though, because last year our defense was the best thing about our team that even made us competitive. Now, when we got an offense to counter, to complement it, they start. I don't know. Jesse Bates and all of that. He played out of his mind last year. He's starting to play sorry. Our secondary is looking like Baltimore's. Sorry.
We didn't need that straight.
That's my second.
And then Judon not doing nothing over there either. Matthew.
Yeah. See, if we getting a pass rusher, we either got to draft one or we got to spend some money. Judon, I'm sorry, he old. We can't be getting no 30, 35 plus, or I don't know how old he is, but he
old. He is not that old, bro. He's probably not even 30 yet.
If he's not, that's sad because he play old.
Matthew Judon is old. He's 32.
Yeah, we can't have no 30-plus-year-old pass rusher to bank on. He a good compliment to a rookie pass rusher or a second-year pass rusher, but we can't rely on him to be the main thing.
Hey, it's okay, bro. Speaking of ex-Ravens players, thank you for Patrick Queen. My God, now Patrick Queen's nice.
He sucks.
No.
You're gonna find out.
One of those consistent and best players on that defense.
He gonna lose you.
Violent.
He's gonna lose you some games. He's going to lose you some games. I'm telling you right
now. Because he's won us games. He did won games.
He was inconsistent until Roquan showed up.
No, and,
he's
sparked him, but hey, that man is violent. I'd be like, dang, how about Patrick calm down? He be slamming people down. And
also another thing too, I don't like that everybody that leaves the Ravens thinks that we did them dirty. What? You realize we can't pay everybody, right? And also that means you played well enough to get yourself a big contract out of nowhere. Why Patrick Queen trying to have a revenge game? Gus Edwards? Why is Gus Edwards talking about, yeah, man, I don't like how they did me. I'm going to come out. He had 11 yards yesterday.
I saw that tweet. That was funny. He said, why? It's Gus Edwards doing all this to have 8 carries for 11 yards. And then his stats was 9 carries for 11 yards.
And then JK too. JK got a one big run and started eating. Like, calm down, bro. We cut you because you can't stay healthy. And what happened? He got hurt. Didn't finish the game.
I do hate that when players like leave teams and then they be taking it out like on the team when really your beef ain't with the team, it's with the management. Like your head coach have nothing to do with that.
It's not even the management. It's just we didn't have no money to pay you, bro.
And y'all better get your boy, what's his name, Deontay Johnson. Y'all gonna cut him. He was the first player y'all cut.
This man, he gonna be on the bench soon.
He's dropping balls and he keep talking about Pittsburgh. Like, how he had such a great time in Pittsburgh. I nothing but love those guys and stuff. It was so great to be back in Pittsburgh in that great city, stuff and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, listen, man, you in Baltimore now. You need to shut your like, we ain't cool like that no more. Like,
yeah, he
didn't like you anyways.
He don't got no chemistry with Lamar either. Like, he don't run the right routes either. All right, let me go through my quarterback list real quick.
Yeah, we are already shooting over.
From 10 to 1. Number 10 is Jaden Daniels. He's fallen, unfortunately. Number 9 is Baker Mayfield. He's fallen too. Jalen Hurts. He actually fell one. But I don't know. Patrick Mahomes is number 7. Oh, I put what's the name up here? Hold on. I put Baker twice. I meant to change him out for somebody else.
Oh Lord.
I think Bo Nix is supposed to be at the bottom, and then everybody else move up.
So you got Bo Nix, then who's 9?
Jaden Daniels, then Baker, then Jalen Hurts, then Patrick Mahomes. And then number 5 is Justin Herbert. Herbert's playing better each week. They're not allowing him to. They complimenting him with a run game. Number 4 is Kirk Cousins. Somehow, I don't know how he's still up this high, but he's playing well. They're just not winning outside of that.
That's how that's Kirk Cousins' MO. That's what he's always been. The Vikings have put up good stats and has nothing to show for
it. Yeah. But shoot, he's gonna have to start dropping because if they go into 500, he gonna be in that Burrow situation.
Hey, $50 million quarterback right there.
If we fumble this playoff run, I ain't got nothing else to say about the Falcons.
You shouldn't have anything to say about them now.
Let's just not, bro. Let's not.
Jared Goff is number 3, Josh Allen 2, and I still got Lamar 1. Okay. What else we got?
That is it, my friend, I think. Y'all got anything else to say? Maylene got anything?
Last thing, I had it muted, but I was listening. So y'all telling me, no matter which way it happened, you go to another team and you play your former team, you not go rah, like every good thing you do?
Nah. No. It's one thing to want to play a good game against your former team. That's one thing. But if you like trying to motivate yourself before the game, talking about like they did me dirty, like stuff like that, that's different. That's just weird. Because one thing, first of all, the only reason you're not on the team is because you weren't good enough. Because if you was good enough, we would have found a way to pay you.
Yeah. If you were worth it.
Patrick Queen, for example, he was solid and he played well enough that we couldn't pay him. But the only reason we couldn't pay him is because we had to trade for Roquan Smith because he wasn't good enough at first. So we gonna pay Roquan before we pay you. So
Roquan Smith kind of looked like.
I mean, I understand, but at the end of the day, I'm like Saquon. Like, I'm gonna show y'all something.
No, Saquon, he actually got a reason though. They chose Daniel Jones over him.
Yeah, Saquon.
That's
like
crazy.
I feel like you can do it if you were actually done dirty, but like for what stuff like what Reek said, like no. Like if you didn't leave on bad terms, there's no reason. Like JK and Gus Edwards, like you really think somebody's gonna pass up on Derrick Henry for you?
And JK,
I mean, at the end of the day, I understand, but I'm gonna act like y'all gonna know I'm here.
I guess maybe it's adrenaline pump. Maybe the adrenaline start pumping. You start.
And it's an extra motivation for the game. It's like obviously we got to go out there and win. This is my former team. Like they ain't want me. Obviously yes, Derrick Henry is way better, but as the player, you have to put that kind of stuff in your mind to perform. Even though he didn't have a great game, he had to put that in his mind to go out there and play his best.
I'm sticking with the adrenaline. You better. Rick not gonna know, but you remember Reggie? Reggie say some vile things on that field.
And he was never like that off of
that field.
Because you gotta psych yourself out, especially in football. You got to make yourself somewhat throwed off to like go out there and be a monster.
Yeah, but I have self-control, unlike them other people. So
Tobias, and you know where you were.
Why are you gonna go there, bro? We all
you be trying to make it seem like all your answers are just the best. No.
Like I said, if God knew what he was doing, he knew what he was doing. He know if he just gave me the right speed and size, it'd be over. You'd be looking at a Hall of Famer.
What? If he gave you everything? If he gave all of us speed and size,
what, like, bro? Come on.
You knew I already had the tenacity and the heart for it.
The tenacity? Oh my god! Yeah, that boy was sorry. Do you even know what tenacity is?
Yes. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stop. Let me stop.
What is tenacity?
Man, you could at least say demeanor or something.
No, tenacity, the
quality or fact of being able to grip something firmly. Wait, okay, that's not the right.
No, that's not. I was like, that can't be tenacity.
Yeah, the quality or fact of being very determined.
Exactly. I have the tenacity. All right, I'm trying to find my Bible verse right now.
Yeah, why you do that, Malin?
What's up?
What you on the weekends?
What you mean?
I'm just trying to start a conversation, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll be if I do get a weekend off, see what my friends doing. I've been talking. Oh, we're just recording, so I ain't gonna get too deep.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I was just about to talk about a little bit about my personal life, but I caught myself.
Yeah, good job.
You happy that the season is changing?
Down here it's a little different. Like it was super cold last week, and now it rained and it's 69 degrees at 8:45 at night. So
it's still about to turn into winter though.
Or why you he's like sitting back and question like he your therapist or something. Like
winter season is coming, man.
Hey, you know how people be like, oh, I can't wait till it be winter so I can start dressing.
Hey,
I be saying that every year, knowing I ain't got nothing crazy to
I ain't talking about the weather.
Oh, hey, you already know what it is. Sorry, it's always snow season right here, baby. Hey, we done converted one of my coworkers.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let me read this Bible verse.
What did I say?
I know what you about to say. We've already talked about this one before, but it's like we said, it's the last month of the year. We come to the last month of the year. So finish strong, autumn New Year resolutions stuff that you had. Now is the time to do it. So even if your New Year's resolutions, go to the gym. If you go to the gym all year, go to the gym now. Now it's time to put it top. So the verse is Proverbs 14 verses 23. And we'll just do 23. It says, all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk only leads to poverty.
Amen. That ain't the truth.
So put it.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Poverty franchise is always talking.
Oh man, the Falcons.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, are you barking? Go ahead. You know you want to bark right now. Go ahead, let out a bark, Malin.
I will not bark until January if we are where we should be.
No, y'all are not going to be where y'all need to be. We're not going to get into that. But no, but you get that out of your head right now.
At least we in the dance.
Georgia Tech.
How you go from national champions to not even making the playoffs? That's crazy. In an expanded playoff, like that's pathetic.
Or the top 25.
Georgia Tech, please come through. Please come through. That's all I gotta say. But all right, people. Till next week, we'll see y'all. Peace.
All right.
Peace. Love y'all.
You never heard of me? Stupid.